Okay, some of these videos are getting to the point where literally under the Trump administration, content just falls in your lap. Now, before we go live and I talk to all my guests, I tend to go and really do research into the subjects I'm going to discuss with the folks because I don't want to sound any more idiotic than some already accuse me of being. Nevertheless, under the Trump administration, a lot of information just falls in your lap. I'm going to give you a quick comparison. Let's say under President Obama, a lot of flack was taken for him in his tan suit. Remember the tan suit controversy of how folks felt that he was improperly dressed on television, not wearing a darker suit, preferably black or blue. Also, this happened with Zelensky when he went in the White House asking for assistance in the Ukraine-Russian war. Many criticized him as well. You heard Marco Rubio asking him over and over again, why the hell hasn't he even thanked the president for what we've done for his country? So you've heard other folks criticize for stepping over the line. I believe Barack Obama took criticism on a hell of a lot of other things too, like getting off of Marine One, you know, the helicopter, you walk down the stairs, and there are two soldiers that are standing there, and the president traditionally salutes them. And apparently Barack Obama ran off the helicopter and he did not salute the soldiers. And he took a lot of flack for that. In more recent time, not wearing a flag lapel pin was another one that Obama took credit for. And the Democratic Party having a debate where all of the Democrats are lined up to have a debate, and apparently there was no flag. The United States flag was not in the background while they were having a debate. So the Democrats took a hell of a lot of flack from the right on all of this stuff because it didn't fit the traditional decorum that folks absorbing politics have come to know and love, suggesting that the Democrats don't know how to act, I suppose. But I want to flip it over and give you something that happened recently because it is indeed baffling. And of course, once again, I got to plead ignorance and ask you folks to make this make sense because I don't understand how this could happen with little to no outcry at all. President Trump, while we all are aware that the Pope just recently passed away, we all are aware what, 88 years of age, dealing with double pneumonia, his body finally gave out. President Trump, while the mourning period was still in play, took to social media and posted a picture of himself in full garb as the Pope. Now, this guy is deceased and we're still mourning his loss. Now, I'm no Catholic, but mocking the dead while people are still in mourning of that individual. Flag lapel, brown or tan suit, not saluting soldiers, all of that stuff received significantly more backlash from the right than Trump tweeting out or posting a picture of himself dressed as the Pope. I'm just going to ask you folks to make that make sense to me. Is literally mocking someone who was just passed away acceptable, but wearing a tan suit while in the Oval Office not? Someone let me know what the rules are because this one does baffle me. This one does leave me baffled. Not wearing a flag lapel pin is a cardinal sin, but you can literally dress up as the Pope, insulting all the real cardinals, and you don't get any backlash from the right. And obviously the evangelical base is overwhelmingly right. In fact, a large portion of the religious citizens of this country lean right. The right tends to be more favorable to folks that are religious. But I want to give you an example of Trump, which also, in addition to sending out a picture of him as the Pope, the guy has claimed he's never even asked God for forgiveness or is not even a Christian at all. I don't quite understand why he would say that publicly, but I will let you see this just in case many of you go, well, that's fake news.
Never asked God for forgiveness. I'm not sure. I just thought I'd try and do a better job from there. I don't think so. I think if I do something wrong, I think I just try and make it right. I don't bring God into that picture.
Oh, no, know if you could quite hear the audio because it's a large auditorium where things echo, but the guy clearly asked him, have you ever asked God for forgiveness? Trump gives a 45-second answer or so and does not answer the question. So then after the 45-second bloviating that Trump does, the guy goes right back to the question, which is what an interview is supposed to do when someone doesn't ask the question. And he goes, but have you ever asked God for forgiveness? And that's where you hear the audience laugh. And of course, Trump ultimately says, no, he did not. He's basically saying that if something is wrong, he does what he can to make it right, but he does not involve God in the process. And that's coming from his own mouth. But in addition to him admitting he's never asked God for forgiveness, there's this clip as well.
And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm not Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
Now, he's in front of an evangelical crowd, a Christian crowd, and he's letting them know all you got to do is vote once and you won't have to vote again, which is a controversial statement in itself, but that's not what this video is about. But he's telling them you vote once and it'll be fixed. You'll never have to vote again. You can let me know in the comments what the hell you think that meant. That was before he became president. But you also hear him state that I am not one of you. He's talking about in terms of Christians. I am not one of you, clearly said in that video. Now, there's other videos of Trump admitting that he's Presbyterian and suggesting that he's Christian. But then there's also photos of him holding a Bible upside down, asked what's his favorite passage, and he couldn't give one. So I'll leave it up to you to decide, was he, maybe making a misstatement when he claimed that I'm not one of you and was telling the truth when he claimed to be Presbyterian, or is it the other way around? Let your boy know in the comments. But I have to ask you before you do, why the hell is this not getting any backlash? That he would go and tell it, or better yet, go on social media and post a picture of himself as the Pope while folks are still mourning the death of the actual Pope. No backlash from the evangelical right. What say you? Feel free to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell. See you in the next video.